Good evening everyone. My name is Mishra and today I will be presenting on the topic meaning of remittance under the subject rural and microfinance. Remittance are an important financial flow in rural economics and form a significant part of microeconomic services. In this presentation, I will explain what remittance means, their types, key players, channels, importance, challenges and their role in the rural development. In this presentation, I will first explain the definition and core concept of remittance. Then I will briefly discuss types of remittance, key players involved, different channels through which money is transferred, their importance in rural finance, the challenges faced, and finally the key takeaways. Remittance refers to the transfer of money by a migrant worker to their home country or to family member living in another region. In simple words, remittance means money sent back home. It is important to understand that remittance are not loans. They are not borrowed funds. They are part of the income already earned by a worker. For example, a worker earning in a city sends a portion of their salary to their family in a village. This transfer supports daily needs such as foods, healthcare, education, and household expenses. Remittances also represent economic flow, money moving from areas of higher income to a lower income regions. Beyond economics, they reflect family responsibility and social connection. There are mainly four types of remittance mentioned here. First, international remittance. Money is sent across national borders. For example, a worker in the UAE is sending money to India. Second, domestic remittance. Money is sent within the same country, such as from Mumbai to rural village. Third, formal remittance. Transfers through regulated channels like banks, licensed money transfer operators, and mobile apps. Fourth, informal remittance. Transfer through unregulated systems like Hawala or Hundi, often based on trust networks. Although the types of remittance differ, the core meaning remains the same: transfer of earned income to support families. Now, who are the key players in remittance? There are three main players in the remittance process. First, the sender, usually a migrant worker who earns income in another location and sends part of it home. Second, the channel, the mechanism used to transfer money, such as banks, mobile wallets, money transfer operators, or informal system. Third, the receiver, usually family members in rural areas who use the money for household consumptions, small businesses, education, or healthcare. Thus, remittance is a three-step process: sender, channel, and receiver. Remittance channels. Who are the channels? Remittance can be transferred through different channels. Commercial banks provide secure transfer but sometimes involve higher fees. Mobile wallets and digital platforms are fast and convenient, especially in rural friendly formats. Money transfer operators like Western Union provide global connectivity. Informal systems like Hawala operate without formal documentation. Post offices and cooperatives act as trusted last minute delivery agents in rural areas. These channels ensure that remittance reaches even remote villages. Now, the importance in rural finance. Remittance plays a very important role in rural finance. Globally, remittance are one of the largest financial inflows into developing economies. They fund daily consumption such as food, housing, and healthcare. They finance children's educations. They support agriculture by enabling purchase of seeds, livestock, and farming inputs. They also act as a safety net during emergencies like drought, illness, or crop failure. In my in many rural households, remittance reduce dependence on money lenders and help maintain financial stability. Therefore, remittance strengthen rural economics resilience. Despite their importance, remittances face several challenges. Higher transaction fees can reduce the actual amount received. Rural areas, rural areas may face limited banking infrastructure. There may be long processing times. There is also risk of fraud and exchange rate volatility. To address these challenges, solutions include use of fintech and mobile money platforms to reduce costs, real-time transfer systems for faster transaction, business correspondent network to reach rural areas, digital verification systems to reduce fraud. These measures help improve efficiency and also security in remittance system. And remittance reach families across more than 200 countries. Countries like India, Mexico, China, Philippines, Bangladesh receive significant remittance inflows. Globally, remittances from a major financial resource for developing economies, often exceeding foreign aid. This highlights their importance in global and rural financing systems. So finally, the key takeaways from this topic is to conclude, here are the key takeaways. Remittances is the transfer of money by migrant workers to their families. It can be domestic or international, formal or informal. It also involves three key players: sender, channel, and the receiver. Remittance support rural household by funding daily consumption, education, healthcare, and small businesses. They are a major contributor to rural financial stability and development. Understanding the meaning of remittance help us understand how migration connects urban income with rural welfare. Thank you.